Well, before we do this, good morning, everybody. For you don't know me here, Maykel Alonso. I'm partnered up with Reinier, one of the best mortgage brokers in the market. I cannot be more proud of to work somebody here. And in the back, you won't see it. His name is Luis. He is an amazing, talented. We cannot do this without him. So, Reinier, that question that you have right now, so can you rephrase? I'd like to say thank you, Lord, for the opportunity to open this podcast first time of what thousands have done here to support also the mortgage industry and the real estate industry. And I had the honor to be working with a colleague that it is an honor and blessing to work with you. So here we go. Let's start with this. I'm going to bless you all, whoever listening to us. And if you're going to record this and whenever you see it, I hope you enjoy our content. And also you hope you enjoy what we have to say. And forgive me, if we make any mistake, please don't judge me for that. All right.
Maykel, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you. You bring so much energy to the table. You're super talented. You're a super nice guy. What do you think about the market? What do you think is going on now? Are we in the buyers? Are we in the sellers? Is it a good time to buy?
Man, I talk to daily to the people in the cafeterias, in the restaurants, to the workers, to the employees, to Walmart, to the employees in Publix, and they told me it's almost impossible to buy property right now due to the price of the property is really high. But I also have some listings, and I also speak to my colleagues that they have listings that right now are sitting in the market, and more listings are continue coming to the market daily. So with that being said, I think we're becoming right now a little bit transitioning into a buyer's market. That's what I see it. A lot of sellers have been sitting, a lot of listings have been sitting in the market for almost 90 to almost 100 days. That's what I have. Some numbers that I looked at actually right before I came to here. So on the mortgage side, I would like to also emphasize a little bit what do you see with the clients that you have, how they get in stock, how they get in feeling.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I've been to some of your open houses, right? I've supported other realtors in open houses, and I've attended some of yours. But for some reason, your open houses get a lot of volume, right? We see 7, 8 people sometimes in your open houses. And I think that has to do with possibly your pricing strategy. I think you're in tune with the market, so that's causing people to come in. So what are your thoughts in terms of pricing and strategy to get people in the door?
Well, for the open house, something that I always emphasize, and for real estate agents, it's about you can do a lot of publicity online, you can advertise everywhere, but in reality, what I see is the yard signs that I have been going around the neighborhood, minimum 20.
20. You're putting 20
Yes,
up.
I'm doing 20. I did a little bit of investing there, and I have been putting all over. Actually, I got in trouble the other day. One guy stole 6 of mine, so now I went down to 14, but I just gonna replace them.
People.
So yes, but what I see with the open house is the right timing. I wake up around maybe 6:30. I load and I'm trying to walk the neighborhood if they don't have association. But I'll give you a tip. If they have association, just find out who are the security guys around. Talk to them. Bring them some pastelitos, please. This is off the record. Bring them some pastelitos. Become their friends and tell them, hey, I know in the association you are not allowed to have signs or yard signs, but can you please let me put mine from maybe 8 to 11:30? I will do it open house. Sometimes they say no, you kind of. So that's something about.
I wanted to ask you because I think you're pricing your properties correctly. I think you're setting the bar with sellers, and you're explaining to them what the real market is, and you're getting a lot of, besides the hard work that you're doing, because I've been with you, you've been putting in a lot of hard work into these open houses. But I think you're pricing your houses right, and that's part of what's bringing everybody.
Yes, thank you for reminding me that also. When it comes about price, what I do is I just not only use the tools that we have, I go a little bit into the tax records and I try to go 3, 6, and 8 months, and also the very active listing that is on the market. So what I do is I'm trying not to be the lowest one, because when you are the lowest, sometimes sense triggers, but I don't try to be also the highest one. What I do, I sit down with the buyers and I sit down with the sellers, which is our clients right now, and I'm trying to, I would say, this kids, trying to just go step by step. How do you call that? It's a step by step.
Paso por paso.
Yes, paso por paso, step by step, how long, I'm trying to find the pain point. How long do you want to have your house in the market? How soon do you need the money? Also, I'm trying to find out what is our client needs. Based on that, we plan the price. I always give them 2 or 3, sometimes 4 numbers they feel comfortable to. And we base that number based on that information that we work. But for me, one of the most important that I did see that it's been working is going in the tax records and the other tools that real estate, agents we have. And the other one is walk your neighborhood, know the area, know what is being selling, know what is also pending, also what is being canceled or what is expired. So those numbers, I put out the beautiful number, and thank you for that compliment. Yes, you do. Ask me that question the other day about the pricing, and I think I cannot do it by myself. I have a group of mentors and colleagues and I will say friends and professionals that help me to get to that point.
Yeah, no, you're doing a great job. You're definitely getting a lot of traction. Now, on the finance end, some things that we could do to help our clients. Of course, we have the new programs, right? We have the Hometown Hero.
Oh my God, make a big deal about that. It's today. Hometown Hero is today.
Started today. So we have that, which could be up to 35,000, up to 35,000, or 5% of the purchase price. But on top of that, we also have strategies that we work with our clients to help them get additional down payments that I work with you on, like the seller contributions to help them with closing costs. As you guys know, FHA or conventional, either 3% or 6%. So a lot of times buyers don't understand that. So Maykel will educate. Está educando a los clientes cómo funciona el sistema. So así es como estamos ayudando.
Yeah, well, this is also in English, but we can go jump in Spanish as well. I really like it.
Miami.
A mí me gusta. Así que if you're listening to us and in English, you can send me a message and I will translate for you. Or I will go back to you in Spanish. So, I like my community. I love Latino, Spanish. Vamos para allá. Dale 305. So one of the things that you just mentioned about why people seeing that it's almost impossible to buy with the rate as high as as today's dates. So we've seen loans closing for A7 in the highs, 6 numbers. What will be the market needs in order to start seeing a little bit more of homes sales movement?
I think half a point would be that sweet spot. Half a point or 1 point is a sweet spot where I think the market's going to have a lot of activity again, right? That everybody that's been sitting on the sidelines, they're going to come in and start jumping into market. The problem with waiting for that point is that you're going to have a lot more competition again, right? So now everybody's coming into the market, which is going to be causing property values to appreciate again, right? So that's why I think it's a good time to get in now. But I think half a point or 1 point is enough to stimulate this market. But something that's overlooked in this business and a real estate transaction is the ability to buy down the rate. So if we want to bring down the 7%, let's say to a 6.5, or even though rates are lower right now, they're starting around the 6.5. So let's say we can get clients back into the 6s or into the 5.99s, 5.75. We can do that through a buy down.
There you are.
So that'll significantly decrease your mortgage payment depending on how low you bring it down. So a lot of people, I feel, aren't aware of that strategy, but it's a strategy that can help people get into the market.
So
today.
I remember last year when the Hometime Heroes came in place, actually a year ago, and it was open to almost everyone.
Yes.
This year is not. So can we articulate a little bit about who are, I think it's the law enforcement, medical.
Law enforcement, nurses, teachers, doctors, pretty much everybody who works in the public side.
So there you are. If you're listening to us today, I hope that we can give you, I know it's August 18th, so Home Time Hero is out there for you. If you are in the hospital, you work as a nurse, doctors, any in the medical field, I know you guys give a lot to us. If you are in the law enforcement, I know thanks to your hard work, it's also we get to sleep in good freedom and in peace. And then also if you're a teacher, you have the biggest treasure that we have in your hands, which is our children's. So, and then all the other fields that you will be qualified for this Home Time Hero. Please don't forget, we're here for you. I love to help you educate, and I love to support you through your needs. That's why Reinier and I, we partnered up, and our goal is to help as many people as we can and to pass down and to build what we call, there's two things. Number one is peace of mind. The other two, integrity. This is how we work.
Super important. And we Maykel and I like to educate our clients, hold their hand through the whole entire process. Buying a home is one of the biggest decisions people can make. So we make sure that we make it black and white, we make it simple, and we make it easy for you to understand everything you need to know in order to be a homeowner. So,
well, we make it fun too. We make it fun too.
Yeah.
So there's too serious. Sometimes this conversation, it went really well, but I'm really happy for this opportunity. Thank you so much again, Reinier. Thank you so much, Luis. And I can't wait to sit down here. I would love to see, and I would love to hear what next topic you guys will have us to bring to you. And again, to the cafeteria lady, to the water, to the waterman, to the busboy, to the wealthy billionaire that is listening to me, which I know many, or to the real estate agent, please, let's partner it up. Let's help each other. It is not how I can get from you, it's how I can help you. It is not how I can climb out in your shoulders to get the deal. It is how we can walk together, hands by hands, to make on the other side, any clients happy, fulfill their dreams. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Reinier. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you for coming back.
And thank you to PRMG, right?
That's right. Prime Mortgage Capital.
There you are.
Powered by a PRMG.
PRMG. Let's go, team. Woo!